Kayla. We're talking about the difference between a parent and a grandparent. Besides the obvious, grandparents tend to be more lenient, especially when it comes to giving kids sweets.
When I was a kid, my mom was pretty strict. We weren't allowed to have caffeine. She had to know the parents of the people we were staying with, and she had no problem saying no if it was necessary. But my mom, as a grandparent, or Nonna as we call her, is totally different. She's got that spoiling her grandchildren part down. Take a look. That's exactly right, Bob and Barb. This is the aftermath of too much sugar. Authorities are working to determine how much the toddler consumed at his Nonna's house earlier today. He's chanting the words, "Nonna never says no." However, I can confirm no was her favorite word about 20 years ago. Back to you. And it's not just my mom. Psychology Today actually did a study on this topic and found that most grandparents are more lenient than they were as parents. Why? Well, one, they're older and mellower. Two, the pressure is off. They aren't responsible for the long-term impacts anymore. And three, this is their chance to just enjoy the kids, love them, and be there for them, but then give them back to their parents. So with that, I'll end with one of my favorite grandparent sayings. Nonnas are moms with sprinkles and frosting. Back to you.
Oh, well, let me tell you. How do you feel when they give them back to you all spoiled?
Well, so Haley's still pretty young, but I mean, I do feel like both my mother-in-law and my mother are very lenient on some things. But I just feel like the kids kind of just gravitate towards the grandparents, right? They're like, ooh, well, they don't see him necessarily maybe all the time or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. But no, they're pretty good about asking, like, can I give her this? Can I give her, you know, and I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, my grandma wasn't asking about anything.
Oh, she just gave?
Oh, no, not at all. Lily Rogers did what she wanted to do. Absolutely.
God
but
bless
plus,
Grandma.
she had 2 boys.
Oh,
and so I wanted 3 girls. So, like, this was the best. My dad can attest. Now, I did tell my dad, he has a rule. I know we didn't talk about the pawpaws in this group. But I told my dad he can't have the kids until they're potty trained because he is out of control. Now, with my bonus mom, Teresa, they can go down there a little bit earlier because, you know, she's responsible. Oh, I get Dad'll have them out here doing things that he know they're not supposed to be doing. And then my mother-in-love, my mama love, as I call her, I mean, the moment they come out the womb, they can be with her. And then all my mother figures, because, you know, since my mom passed, I have all these women in my life.
Sure, absolutely.
So I'm very interested to see what they call everybody. We're going to have names on names on names.
Well, so my mother-in-law is Mimi.
Okay.
And my mom is Grams.
Oh, Mimi and Grams.
Yes. So I used to call my grandmother Grams, her mom. So she took on the Grams.
I need to ask them. I don't know what they want to be called. I mean,
and I let them choose, obviously.
Right. And then the kids ultimately choose.
Yes, because my Haley will call. So my father-in-law wants to be Grandpa, but she's been calling him Papa, and that's completely on her own. That's just what she chooses.
Just have to take it. Well, listen, for more Kidding with Kayla or Real Talk with Kayla, follow Kayla Sullivan on Facebook and click the Kidding with Kayla tab on wishtv.com. Tell us what you want to be called.